As I sit here in my loft, taking some time to reminisce back on, I believe it was last November of 2017 when I first started getting into birds, and I got the homers from a guy in Pennsylvania who gave me 16. It was 8 breeding pairs that I put in there, and I wasn't really looking to get into homers, but I did want some birds right off the bat, so I took them. I made a box for them, and they're over there in the big kit box with the breeding cage that I built for them. My whole goal was to get into these whites. I wanted to do a business with them, try to make a little money, try to at least let them pay for their home and their feed and whatnot. I can't start to describe how great it's been with the people that I found on YouTube that have been a big help on my birds. I can't really rely on Facebook people because most of the time you turn around, I'm in Facebook jail because of my comments, because of my ways that I see things and how I feel about certain things and certain people. But when it all comes down to it, you got to come back and think about the ones that helped you get where you are, the people that helped you figure out how you wanted to do things and why you do them a certain way and the best way. Most times I've learned by watching numerous videos and figured out how I wanted to do things that way. Well, let's start with my kit box. There's a guy on YouTube. His name is Adrian P. That's what he goes by on YouTube. And he breeds and races homing pigeons. And one day I watched a video of his where he built a small box for a buddy of his named Zach. And he's gotten a lot of views on that video. And it was a really nice kit box for his homing pigeons. And that gave me the idea to build the one that I built for my homing pigeons for breeding. And so I wasn't necessarily trying to fly them out of there because all these birds have been raced. They were Jensen's, they were Sticklebots, Bordeaux's, Trenton's, and some others. I couldn't tell you the names because, to tell you the truth, I was just trying to get into the birds and I wasn't going to race them. And I can't remember one from the other. Like I said, my main goal was the whites. But Adrian, he has given me a lot of good information. He's really good at what he does. He's got some really nice birds. He's got a really nice loft. And if you ever get a chance, check him out. And if you have any questions, I'm sure he could help you with that. Then you've got Skywatcher. Skywatcher has got a lot of nice videos. He does a lot of videos on his rollers. And I believe he's got homer pigeons. He's got some really nice kit boxes, and I've learned a lot from watching him also. You've got CNC Loft. This guy's got white homers and rollers, and he needs as many subscribers as you can get, and we all do. All these guys I'm mentioning because the more you can help your fellow flyer get out there, the better it is for all of us. Another friend I have on YouTube and on Facebook is HydroDan503. This guy is the epitome of rollers. He is a top-notch breeder and a top-notch flyer. He competes at the highest levels, and he lives out in the middle of nowhere, and I think a lot of his problem is that the judges just don't want to come that far to his house, but I believe he is top-notch. Another novice guy that helps me a lot. He's helped me with my videos. He's helped me with my pins. He's helped me with a lot of questions I've had. He's also gives you a lot of good advice on your videos and a lot of good advice on the birds if you need. If not, he can sure help you and guide you to the right guys. That's Ham's Flight Kit Box. The guy's name's John. He seems to really care about his birds. He's got some really nice lofts, and he's trying his best to, I guess, compete out here, just like we all are, one way or the other. Then there's an older gentleman who goes by the name of Danny. This guy, he has got mounds and mounds of information, health tips, breeding tips, almost anything you could even imagine. He has seen and done and flown, and I use him a lot. Then there's guys like Quacking Pigeons. He's just a, how would I put it? He's got a nice little loft, and he's got some nice birds, and he's a really nice guy, and you should really check out his page. Rico's Pigeons. I hate it for your luck this morning with one of your whites getting destroyed by God knows what. But he's an up and coming flyer. He's got whites and he's got homers, and I really like watching his stuff. On the go loft. This guy has really helped me a whole lot. I'm sorry for the interruption. The fiance just came home and we're getting ready for a wedding today. My buddy Kenny and his fiance Heather are tying the knot, so we're both involved in a wedding where she's a bridesmaid and I'm a groomsman, and we're trying to get things done. Like I said, I was trying to get this video done because I feel some things need to be said. On the go loft, this guy's got rollers and homers. It was funny because I watched one of his videos a while back and I was actually in it. He was at the Reading Pigeon show early this year in Pennsylvania, and he was doing videos and I was in the background buying birds. It was just funny how close we were. We didn't even meet yet, but yet now we're friends on YouTube, and I'm sure that next year I will see him there. He also just gave me some ideas on lofts. He's the one I got my idea from making one of my kit boxes out of pallets, and it turned out real nice. His turned out real nice. Let's see, Hail Flights. I like to watch these guys. He's really knowledgeable. 5 and 10 loft. Excuse me. Peter Rahman. This guy's up and coming flyer. He's getting his homers right now. One thing I like about Peter is that he's an avid Mopar guy like I am. He's got a Jeep SRT that runs in the 9s. It is a very fast Jeep. I really like it. RC33, he's got Birmingham rollers. I think some Venetians, or I think that's how you pronounce it. And he started flying out of his yard. These are all guys that I deal with when it comes to the pigeons. There's probably a few more, but I just can't remember them all. But I'd like to give these guys shout outs because they've really helped me get where I'm at. At the same time, you know, I do gardening, I do flowers, I do landscaping, I do a little bit of everything around here. And one of the guys that helps me out with my stuff, who I like to watch, is the Sapper Gardener. He's his whole backyard is nothing but plants and flowers and vegetables, and it's really nice setup. And another couple people, older group of people that I like to watch their videos, that could use some subscribers, is Two Cedars Micro Farm. Now, they do a lot with their animals and a lot with their garden, and a lot of times they explain their stuff, and they like to do live feeds. So if you like live feeds and getting one-on-one with the people, they're really friendly and fun to watch. Old Camp Ranch is another subscriber that I've been watching lately. These guys are a lot of these guys are homesteaders. They they like to do their own vegetables. They like to raise their own animals, and that's stuff that I'm looking forward to getting into more and more as it goes along. It's a chore, but all these things with the birds and with the garden and with the yard, it's all things that I enjoy, and it's, you know, these are some people that can really help you along the way if you have any questions or just, you know, want to watch some videos of some things that are a little different that you don't deal with every day. And one thing I just like to sum it up by saying, you know, I get a lot of help from these people. I love watching their videos, and you know, my name is Terry Mayhew at Facebook. If anybody wants to friend me on Facebook, that's fine. I'm not going to put any of these other people out here. I do know some of them personally on Facebook, but that's up to them. Anyway, I really hope that I've steered you in the right way, in the direction of some people that could really help you get some things started. Like I said, this is not an easy sport. It's not an easy hobby. Things happen. I mean, birds get sick. Birds get attacked by hawks and falcons and, man, you name it. Cats, bobcats, coyotes, anything out here, possums, raccoons that can eat a pigeon will eat a pigeon. And the better your pigeons are, the healthier they are, the better they are of getting away from these things. But I always believe in making your lofts and your kit boxes varmint free, which if you looked at this loft I have here, nothing can get in here. Not only was this, you know, this used to be an old shed, so most of the walls were drywalled. If you see the drywall, I didn't do this, but it's really tight. Nothing can get in here. at all. No mice can get in here. No rats can get in here. And that's the same way with all my kit boxes. They all got 1/4-inch wire mesh. They're all safe. I don't have to worry about anything. My biggest concern is like the other day I come home and there was a Cooper's hawk that's been flying through here. He had one of my pigeons. So when they're in the air, when they're on the top of the house, I guess they're susceptible to being taken by just about anything that flies. Anyway, I just wanted to say that, and I hope that you guys will subscribe to these people that I have mentioned, because, you know, I don't play around. I like to go with the best. I like to learn from the best. I'll try to do everything right the first time. And if you look around, you'll see that these people that I have mentioned are the best. They doing it the same way I am. They plan for everything to go great. They want things to be done right the first time, and they will not lead you wrong. I can guarantee you that. Anyway, I hope this video helps some of you guys. This is a day in the loft with Hidden Hollow Loft. You guys have a really nice day, and I'll see you later. Bye.